when some Nigerian Americans struggle to fulfill the American dream in the U.S., they may look to opportunities back home.
I'm at one with self now. I've dealt with my issues, I've faced my demons. I think it's time to head back.
25 years ago, David Timehin ran away from Nigeria. He struggled in the UK and the US, and now he's moving back with hopes for home. David was born in England, but during the 1970s oil boom in Nigeria, his father decided to move the family back to Lagos to set up his tailoring business.
He was pretty much a dictator. Mom left when I was 2. She couldn't deal with my dad anymore, so she took off.
David has fond memories of his childhood in Nigeria, living on the floor above his father's tailoring shop, eating jollof rice with his neighbors. But he grew up in fear of his father, a harsh disciplinarian.
He'd come in this door, we would go out that way. It got to that point, but there was one last beating I got from him, and that was it for me.
When David was 16, he snuck out of the house and got a one-way flight to England, where he worked odd jobs to support living on his own, and eventually pursued a career in fashion design.
The battle with fashion was my dad always trying to tell me what to do or what not to do. It became my art.
After graduating from Kingston School of Fashion, David designed for Alberto Ferretti and freelanced for the likes of the President of Ireland. He came to the U.S. in 1999 for job interviews with top American designers, but he was turned down. He turned his back on the fashion industry.
Going through deep depression, but trying so hard to lift myself up and out of a feeling of worthlessness. One I have gone through life with since childhood.
David now draws inspiration from his African background and the thriving fashion scene of Lagos. They take the bright traditional Ankara fabric and style it into the figures of Western silhouettes.
So the most expensive fabrics are bought and they cut the shapes out of them. And then they wear their stuff. It's like Iroati buba. So that would be buba, the top, Iro, and then you tie that. A lot of color. I think bling originated in Nigeria. It's crazy.
With the support of his friends in Nigeria, David is moving back like his father did, with the hopes that he too will be able to establish his own fashion business and on his own terms.
This rage and fire that burns with such passion, strength and desire. African, I can, I am. I can, and I will succeed. Yeah.
David's sewing machine is packed, and his friends have bought him a flight to move back to Nigeria in early April.